excited. New fringy face, and had a lovely hour sitting with a hairdresser. It was really nice. He's a nice guy. And we were talking about my work and what I do, and he's got 3 kids who are about the same age as mine, and he and his wife not into the hypnobirthing at all, which is totally cool. And he and I can sit and have a good long chat about it, and I can talk about why I think it's brilliant, which is helps people make informed choices, and he can tell me that he's not up for it for a couple of reasons, and this is why he and his wife aren't up for it. And I'm all for personal choice. Sometimes it works for you, sometimes it doesn't, but I do think there's some stuff in here that is just a bit kind of received wisdom, and I'm all about challenging the received wisdom, really. And he has this view that you kind of can't prepare for birth because it's a natural thing and you can't control it and you don't know what's going to happen. I'll tell you what, I'm going to put my sunglasses on my head because I'm carrying them. There we go. Immediately negating the new do. Look. La 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 la. And you can't prepare for it, and there's no point preparing for it, and so it's a waste of time, really. And worse than that, I think he kind of thinks that if you tell people that they can prepare for it, you're kind of getting their hopes up and you're misleading them. And I think he is totally entitled to his opinion, but I also think it's a bullshit opinion, because I know that physiologically you can, if not control your birth, you can optimise it, and you can have an effect on it. And that's just the physiological pattern of it. But more than that, more importantly than that, more important than how it happens, or whether you have any drugs, or whether there's any intervention, or where you have your baby, is how you feel about it. That's the friggin' key, and that's the important thing for me about what I do, is I cannot guarantee that anybody is going to have a straightforward drug-free labour, or that they won't be induced, or that they won't have an episiotomy, or that they won't have a ventouse or forceps or anything. Like, I cannot guarantee any of that, but I can guarantee that if you put in the work and you take the time and you do the thinking and you do the reading and you inform yourself and you educate yourself, you can control what's going on around you in a way that leaves you walking out of your birth feeling empowered and positive, and that you did it your unique way. And that, for me, is the important thing, right? It is the most transformative moment of your life when you have a baby. Nothing else happens in that way. It doesn't matter whether it's your first baby or your 5th baby, right? The morning you wake up with a new child, you are a different person, and life will never be the same again. And everybody should be prepared as carefully as they can be and as is right for them. And so I do think he is a slight bullshit opinion, but I totally respect his decision not to come and spend 350 quid or 450 quid with me on a course, because if you don't want to do it, if you don't believe in it, if you don't have the motivation to do all of that work, then it's not going to work for you, and that's fine and fair enough, right? It's not right for everyone. But for the people who are sitting on the fence, I suppose I just kind of want to... Do I want to say? I don't know if I want to say it. I just kind of want people to know that if you want to do it, you can do it. If you're sitting there thinking, oh, I've heard about the hypnobirthing lark and I think it could be quite good, but you know, it's probably a waste of time, or it probably isn't. Like, if that's what you're thinking, it probably isn't a waste of time, and you should absolutely definitely do it. I'm going to take my new haircut home and pick up the kids, and I'm going to an airport this afternoon. It's what happens when you have boys. Is you go to, look, I'm doing a little smile because I'm not used to seeing myself in my little frange. I'm quite happy with it. So we're going to go and watch aeroplanes take off and have a cup of tea. And I'm going to talk to a very lovely pregnancy yoga teacher about going to do some sessions with her. So I am locked, cocked and ready to rock for this afternoon, my friends. Hope you're all well. Hope you're all enjoying the bloody sun. Look at that. Look, that's me standing in front of Blossom Oh, my giddy what's it, how nice. Have super weekends, everyone. See you soon, bye.